the member for Watkins. The member for McMahon, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. The Assistant Minister for Energy and Emissions Reduction claimed this week in relation to the climate policies of the government and opposition, we're more close than we've ever been before and all broadly swimming in the same direction. If that's right, why won't the government match Labor's Powering Australia plan to create more than 600,000 jobs, cut power bills and reduce emissions by 43% by 2030?
The Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Because Labor policies put up electricity prices, Mr Speaker. Because Labor policies on emission reduction, Mr Speaker, close down manufacturing. It closes down the resources industry, Mr Speaker. It takes away people's livelihoods, Mr Speaker. They adopt targets, Mr Speaker, that they can't achieve by simply pursuing technology targets. And they have to pursue it by putting up the cost of electricity on households and on businesses and drive people out of jobs, Mr Speaker. That's why we don't adopt the Labor Party's policies. Under our policies, electricity prices have fallen by 8% over the last
Members
few
on my
years.
left.
Mr Speaker, the policies of the Labor Party that they would like us to adopt, last time they had those in place, Mr Speaker, electricity prices more than doubled by over 100%. So no, Mr Speaker, the Libs and the Nats are not going to be adopting the Labor Party's policies on emissions reduction, because the Labor Party's policies on emission reduction are the same as the policies of the Greens, Mr Speaker. And how do I know that, Mr Speaker? We know it from the Leader of the Greens himself. The Leader of the Greens knows that if the Leader of the Labor Party were to become Prime Minister of this country, he would be answering to the Leader of the Greens when it comes to climate policy. So if you're living up there in the Hunter, if you're living out in the Trove, Mr Speaker, if you're up there in the Northern Territory or the resources industry in Western Australia, if the Labor Party seeks to form a government after this election, they'll be doing it with the Greens, and they'll be putting up the electricity prices, and they'll be selling out the blue-collar jobs of this country.